Hello and welcome back to Let's Play the Minish Cap. We're in episode 13. I think I'm delivering books for the library. That kind of rings a bell. Is this the library? Yes, okay. And the last book we need, History of Masks. I think it was okay, alright, yeah. I remember what I have to do. I went to speak to Hagen. He lives in the creepy house here. And he told me he left the book. No, he has the book, but I have to go and feed his dog at his lake house. Oh, you bastard. I don't want your help. I wanted the map. So this is Lake Hylia. That's his lake house. And I think I get there by going right through this location. Fucked him up without even knowing it. Just gotta cut through these guys' houses. Now, if you're going to cut through someone's property, you have to make it like that's not what you're doing. So you walk in, you say hi to him, how's it going? You pretend to have a conversation and you go, well, I'll see you later anyway. And then you walk out the other door as though that's not why you were doing it. They know why you were there. It's just the game you must play when cutting through somewhere. Or you can own it. You walk in, you say, hey, just cutting through, you walk out. You know, that takes a level of confidence that most people don't have. Hey, Fufu. I brought you dog food. Oh yeah, I got an empty bottle as well. Wait, was that why I was here? I feel obligated to talk to the dog just in case anything has changed. I don't think it will have, but can't hurt to have a word. My master Stockwell's been coming home. Yep, so lonely. Okay, what I'm now remembering is, in fact, Stockwell was the guy that owned the item shop and was nothing to do with Mayor Hagen at all. I can't fuse with you. I'm sorry. So, if that's the case, why did I talk to Mayor Hagen? And he didn't give me at the time. I feel like there was still a reason I had to come to this place. Does the mayor also have a house on the lake? I reckon he does. Yeah, I think it's that one. Maybe? Over there? I feel like I have been there though. Can you get in from down below? Probably not. I think what I'll do is I'll go back to the mayor. Because I can quick travel up there, can't I? I could quick travel to the mayor, but I've walked like half the distance already, so it wouldn't be worth it at this point. I'd be annoyed at myself. I'll go talk to Hagen and hear his story anew. Fresh ears and all that. I'll have a better understanding of his wants and needs. You there, boy. You know these masks, you see, maybe we should just ask my masks. Did I ever actually talk to him? I might not have, in fact. This keeps throwing me off that it doesn't open on this screen every time. How has an element of this game become less helpful since the Game Boy games? In those, you just smash select, that would get you to the map screen. Talking to the hat is not useful. Alright boys, the mayor wouldn't be nearly so charming if he weren't so carefree. Debatable. That cabin by the lake is really quite far. Right, cabin, so his is the cabin by the lake. And I feel like I've been there already, so I must be able to get there. But I need to be able to swim to get there. Possibly. I went through this dungeon, didn't I? That's how I got these power bracelets from that, didn't I? Majestic bird, hear my beauty song. Part of me thinks I ought to go to the Minish woods and not the lake directly, but a large part of me is going immediately to the lake. Yeah, this hasn't helped. I'm pretty sure going in here won't help. Yep. Wait, hang on, what did you say? Yes, the Elder once found an entrance to the Temple of Droplets. Now he lives in the town library. Huh. The Elder... Right, okay. Sure, I can use that info somewhere down the line. I've been in the town library. Oh yeah, that's the whole thing, isn't it? The town library. I'm getting these books back so that I can climb the bookshelf to talk to that Elder. That's my whole shtick. Right, does this help me? Nope. Yeah, I want the map, don't I? So if I'm going to go from this angle, it might be possible. I'll try. It can't hurt to try, can it? It's a little bit of faffing around. Let's get some running boots out. Let's make it a little bit easier, won't it? All the time I'm saving there. No, you can't use them when you're small, annoyingly. You should be able to. You can use the sword still. I feel like I'm too small for the human world in this form, but slightly too big for the Minish world. Makes me powerful. That's a satisfying run through there. I think I've... This isn't the exit, is it? This is where I got that weird plant that allowed me to talk Picori, didn't it? Humans call them Minish, they call themselves Picori. That's how that works, isn't it? Alright, I should be able to just run straight through here. No. I just learned that you have to hold the button down to run as well. For some reason I thought you just set and forget, like in Link to the Past. That's where that happens. Where they found the Pegasus boots to be such an integral item to the game that it has its own button, which is astonishing if you think about it. They gave it that much due. Although, thinking about it, maybe at the time it was kind of their party piece, and they were saying, you know, our machine's so powerful. Look how fast we can render you moving. That could be a thing, couldn't it? Right, can I cross this gap? Do I have the abilities? Nothing can help me, save perhaps. If there's a mushroom I can't see, I can suck onto it. No. Or, what if I walk around here? No. So that's... But can I get small anywhere? Ah! Haha. Have I been in here before? Probably. How will I know? If there's open chests. Yep, definitely been in here. Damn it, I thought that was it for a minute. I was briefly thinking I knew what I was doing. I'm not saying I'm lost, but I do feel when I ended last episode, I definitely knew what I was doing, and now I feel as though I don't so much. Can I enter or penetrate this area through a different orifice? It's looking like I can. Yeah, this could be what I need. Nope. Maybe. Secrets. Ah, it's bastard. I must have walked into this place about 4 times now, and I've never needed it. Well, the first time was useful, but every time after that, I've just been annoyed by it. Unless she gives me something. No. What a whore. I will point out that I've recorded this video. I've started recording. It's almost exactly 12 o'clock on a Saturday. I've not eaten yet. I've had no breakfast. I'm yet to break my fast, if you will. There is a chance I will hit some sort of wall like runners do and just lose all ability. Ah, this looks very positive. And fuck this guy up at least. He should give me a lot of money. Got a lot of health, hasn't he? Yeah, nice. How many is that? 100? I think there's 100. Ah, this as well. Kinstone. Well, that's bullshit. Was that a kinstone chest gave me a kinstone? That's hugely roundabout fashion. Didn't even change. Have I been in here yet? I feel like I haven't. Behold. I haven't been in here. Good. Yeah, I'm not falling for your traps. Even though he nearly got me anyway. Alright, so that's the way out, probably. Which means this will just be a trap or nothing. That nothing kind of rings a bell. This seems suspicious, this little area. Yeah, you're confused with these. It's confusing. If you're not careful, you might not push up against that sort of section of wall and you might never see it. Thinking about it, that could be the sort of thing you might easily miss, yeah. I've got very specific memories of the most complete playthrough I ever did of this. I was like one kinstone away from doing all of the kinstone fusions. And it killed me on the inside. Oh yeah, I forgot to read all that because I kind of knew what they were saying inherently without reading the text. Basically, they break through, they move forward, and there's no point even going there because it's literally, I think there is just another wall that requires 4 of them. It's a classic Zelda of one of those quests you think you'll get through quickly and actually it ends up taking the whole game. Which the first time you get caught out by one of them you'll be annoyed, but then every time after that you'll look at it with sort of a happiness. Right, this is Mayor Hagen's beautiful cabin. Behold, the book we need. Oh, he's written a letter. Hagen's Words of Wisdom. Chapter 1. If you can't solve a problem, just ram headlong into it. BAM! I mean, I was going to do that anyway. I thought this would work. How many times do I do it before I give up? I mean, what's the alternative here? I'm not seeing it. Alright, let's come back. I mean, there's obviously a small entrance, so being small would likely be a good idea, but it's not an option. Yep. Wow. Really sets you back far. There must be a logical reason it has to do that. I'm thinking maybe... I thought having the sword out would be the issue. What if I can just suck it off? An actual use for the suck it. No. Okay, so that's nothing. Huh. Really thought that would do it. Maybe... No. Just ram everything. Right. Let's read this note again. If you can't solve, just ram headlong into it. Maybe I need a bigger run up. No. Different angle? I definitely tried all of this. What could I be forgetting? What items have I got? That's not going to do anything because that's barely even an item. This won't help. No. Can't break plots with an arrow. Mole claw? It looks aggressive, doesn't it? No, it's definitely a ramming based puzzle this, I feel. Alright, maybe you can help. For once. How to... no, this isn't it, isn't it? I understand how to... Alright. Yeah. Can I push you? And you can't grab in this game. It's an odd sort of thing they left out. See, part of me thinks that that's a glitch that's not working. Like if it were any game other than Zelda, I would claim that the game is clearly bugged out. But it must be something I'm forgetting. Ah, I know what I'm forgetting. In my mind, it requires a kinstone to make this into a small thing. But actually, you can just ram it, can't you? Yeah. Idiot. I don't know why that was eluding me as an option. It's quite clear. I took his advice far too literally. Weirdly, it's because in that instance of both of my attempts to use the Pegasus boots, one of those things would work in A Link to the Past and one of them wouldn't. Wow, I stepped on this lily pad entirely by accident. In A Link to the Past, ramming that would get the book down because that's how you get one of the books down. Whereas in A Link to the Past, ramming trees would work. So I thought that both things wouldn't work. Incorrectly, obviously. So I'll leave this for now because there's another extra thing to do. If there was anything more useful in that house, I was just thinking there was going to be enemies appear. Just get some speed up and get away from them. Yeah, I was just thinking, if they gave you a weapon in that house, they'd make enemies appear, so you had to use it. And they did make enemies appear. Alright, never mind then. I was going to go down to the bottom left, there's that little opening. I was going to go through that, but you can't swim in the shallows. Yay, book. History of Masks. Alright, there's nothing else useful to do here, I don't think. No, let's assume there isn't. I went through everything, didn't I? I investigated well. What I love about this map is you think you've nearly seen everything in it, but then like there's a secret area of the heavens you go to, and it's exciting. I think. No, I just go straight to the library. I don't need to see Hagen first. All right, love, got your present. Would you look at that? I can't believe it. It's our copy of A History of Masks. That mayor of ours is a real piece of work, isn't he? That took a turn. Must have been quite a challenge to get this back from him. You're my new favourite person, Beta. Thank you so much. You know, Beta, you've now returned all our overdue books. I can finally get that bookshelf on the second floor in order. Hey Sturgeon, books to shelf! I believe Sturgeon is impressively fast at this. Yo, here I am. Leave it to me. Yep. Is that the same guy who lives upstairs from the Swordmaster and Wind Waker? I think that might be the same guy. Bookshelves are back in order. I feel so refreshed, renewed. Enjoy your browsing. Thought I might be able to kinstone with her after that. Well, I expected to be able to fuse with her. Not necessarily a kinstone based fusion though. If you catch my clearly overtly sexual meaning. So I'm of the assumption that he's going to tell me how to get in, and it's that I need flippers, and he's just going to flat out give me them. Or maybe the shoemaker can make flippers. Alright. I don't actually know if it's the right way. Yeah, this looks like the right way. Isn't this adorable? It's like Borrowers, but good. Look, he lives in a house. Well, everyone lives in a house. He lives in a book house. That's the important bit. The size of that bastard. Whoa-ho-ho-ho! Oh, a visitor after many long weeks. Even Jatari has been away so long. I've grown almost lonely. But what is it? What do you need? You want to visit the Temple of Droplets? Very well. You're the first such brave person in a long while. Stand on the clover in front of me. Alright. You kids today, you have no patience for an old man. Well, go stand over there just like I told you. Now, open secret mystery panel. Ah, is there a dungeon here? Wasn't that fantastic? Now then, It's up to you to pass this trial safely and recover the tool you need. Alright. Ugh, I just smacked my hip on something. Well, not my hip, my whatever it is I have now. My brim? Whatever. That old fool must have loved sending people on dangerous things. Yep. So let's get prepared for a big old fight, shall we? I'm expecting bugs. Slugs. Slugs are bugs, aren't they? That counts. Alright. Time to suck off this... is it a mushroom or a toadstool? Is there a difference? Doesn't matter, does it? Whee! Totally unnecessary, the amount of sucking I did for that, wasn't it? I went above and beyond the sucking-based Call of Duty. Just realised I should have bottled that fairy, shouldn't I? Oh no! Crabs. Can I just shoot them? Huh. No, is the answer. Can I use my boomerang? Nope. Just walk alongside them and hit them. It's not that hard, is it? Oh, come on. We know what they do. We've had loads. It takes fucking forever to charge that attack up. I know eventually you get it faster, but until then it's a ball ache. What happens to the pincers? The mandibles? They go forever. Imagine if that had killed you then. You'd be so pissed off. You got the flippers. Press A to glide through the water and B to dive. You don't need to equip them. Which would be a ball ache if you did. Huh. There wasn't something behind the waterfall, but there was under it. So, yeah, we'll take it. Right. Let's bottle this fairy. Hey. Yeah. Nice. Mole claws, why not? Got to fully explore this place. I assume I'm in the same dungeon that I got those power bracelets in. Alright, I need fire to deal with that. I think you get a lantern at some point. Very disappointing. You don't get a fire rod, like an infinite one. Like in Link's Awakening, you just get a lantern. Though I do remember it being surprisingly good. I feel I should just investigate the right-hand fork there. I think it takes you back to where you started from, but it's... Although I'll come back here one day when I've got the lantern to melt that thing. Yeah, I've seen it all. He swims like a duck, doesn't he? Like, no effort above the water, everything below the water. Look how fast he is. It's incredible. Don't actually need to go back to him, do I? If I go up here, I can get big again, though. I'm huge. Right, do I want to investigate loads of shit using the flippers or just go straight to the temple? I'm thinking straight to the temple. And if I'd have been a bit quicker, I'd have just flew off the roof. Doesn't matter. Actually, will flying help? I can get to Lake Hylia. Yeah. Yeah, flying will help. Behold, Lake Hylia. Look, there's the entrance there. How quickly will I get there? I don't actually know. Yeah, okay. I can get there from here. But wait, what about this? Yeah. Nice. I've got a shit ton of hearts, haven't I? Considering I've done what, like 2, maybe 3 dungeons. I feel like I've got an excessive amount of hearts. What in the fuck is this? No idea. Okay, you can't get on land from this. Intriguing. What about this though? There's nothing there. I knew it. So even though you got the flippers, you can't really swim that many places with them. You got to wait until you got the what's it called? The jumping jobs. You know, the cape in this. It's the rocks cape. Just about outran that enemy. Nice. I'm so glad I got that big wallet upgrade, so all this money I get isn't just wasted. I now have to dig out every wall like that in case there's a kinstone thing to fuse with. Right, how do I get in? Oh, just jump in. And I'm in to the Temple of Droplets. This is the temple. I assume this is the temple. It is the temple. Okay, well that's great. Well, that was the end. Oh. Brr, chatter. I'm freezing in here. If you don't find that element quickly, I'm going to turn into a hatsicle. Doesn't the sickle part refer to the shape? Because like an icicle is ice in a sickle shape, presumably. I suppose he would be that shape though, wouldn't he? Hurry up, Beta. Alright, well that was the end of episode 13. Thanks for watching. Join me next time for the Temple of Droplets.